And I believe we are joined now by Coach Satterfield. Coach, good morning. How are you doing? Give us 1 second while we get Coach Satterfield on the line.
Hello.
Coach, good morning. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good, thanks. Sorry for the communication issue there. So before we get started with questions, can you just start us off with an opening statement on the last week's game and the upcoming game for your team?
Yeah, last week's game we went into the Georgia team that was very, very talented and very senior-laden team, I thought, and I thought they played extremely hard. Went out and played a good game for Georgia, and then we just didn't play well enough to really have a chance. Way too many mistakes, penalties, and those are things that sometimes you may have in a first game that we have to correct, obviously, before we start this next week, and so we're anxious to get back out on the field. I think anytime you come away with a disappointing loss like we did, you just want to get back out there the next week. So we're looking forward to this week, and we're hosting Savannah State, and just looking forward to getting back out there on the field this week.
Thank you very much, Coach. We'll go to questions from Steve Baer with the Watauga Democrat.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, all right.
Just kind of you play a big opponent like Georgia, and now you're bouncing back with a program that's not quite as big as Savannah State. I know you lost, but still, is there any fear of letdown, or as far as it's just Savannah, or are the guys ready to really get after it?
No, I think we're certainly ready to get after it. There's anytime you lose, there's a bad taste in your mouth that you want to get back out and prove that wasn't the case for our team, and so for us, I thought our guys were very attentive last night at practice and very eager to learn the mistakes that they made in the Georgia game, and our guys will come back this week. We'll have a great week of practice and just look forward to getting back out on the field and really for us correcting the mistakes that we made last week. I thought we had great effort. We played hard as you watched the film. Just a little bit outmanned by I think a superior Georgia team, and so our guys will come out and play hard this week, and there's definitely should not be a letdown.
You just kind of talk a little bit about Savannah State, what they like to do, and where maybe some of their better players are.
Yeah, they're a team from the MEAC, and last year kind of struggled a little bit. I think they may have won three games last year, and they're got a new coach in last year, and he's everything I've heard and read about that outstanding coach, and will do a really good job. So I expect them to be a better football team this year as they're coming off from last year. But the bad thing about it is they haven't played this year, so we don't have anything film wise or anything from this season. So it's going to kind of be hard really to know what they're going to have out there. You mentioned talking about the players and stuff. It's going to be hard for us to know. Going off of last year's film, there's a couple of guys that kind of made some plays here and there, but you just don't, it's kind of hard to isolate one guy. And that's always tough I think for us, a team, especially when you've already played a game and then now they don't have a game film on there. I think, watching the film, they're an aggressive team. They play hard. They seem to be coached well. They're where they're supposed to be. So we expected them to come out here and give us their best shot and a good game.
Do you kind of watch film of the coach's previous spot, or where he's from?
Well, he was there last year.
Oh, he was.
He
okay.
coached there last year. That was his first year. But so you're basically looking at we got a couple of games from last season, so we really don't have a whole lot of film on them, and so it's just really kind of hard. We got, for us this week we'll do a lot of self-reflection and get our team ready to go for what we do, and it's kind of what we do anyway. We really kind of worry about what we got to do, offense, defense, and special teams, and then we'll see. We kind of got an idea how they're going to line up and so on and so forth, but you really don't know because they hadn't played a game this year.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Steve, thank you very much. And, Coach, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
All right. Okay, thanks.